Hi boys and girls, welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to model the experiment we're going to do in class today. So the first thing to talk about are the supplies each group is going to get. There's going to be 2 students per group. Each student is going to get their own individual sheet, their worksheet that they're going to put their name on and the date. Each group is going to receive 2 cups, one that says aluminum foil, one that says paper towels, some discs to cover their cups. There's probably about 4 of each, paper towels and aluminum, a thermometer, and a coffee cup that's not filled with coffee, but it's filled with warm water. So be careful with the warm water, it could be a little hot. So how we're going to start is, because there's 2 people in a group, in our first group, the first person is going to take the temperature readings. The second time you're going to swap positions. While the person that's taking the temperature readings, the other person is going to watch the time for them, because there's some time elements that are required to follow along here. So, first step is to take the coffee cup, don't open the top, there's a little hole in the top, and you can just simply pour the water about halfway into the cup. So you're going to do this for both cups, but the key thing to remember here is as soon as you get done pouring the first cup, make sure you cover it with whichever, the aluminum foil or the paper towel. You're going to fill the second one up as well to about the halfway mark, and it's okay if you have a little left over inside the coffee cup, and immediately cover it. So the idea of what we're going to try to figure out is if which one is going to be a better insulator, the aluminum or the paper towels. And how we're going to do that is we're going to record the temperature. So the first thing we're going to do is take a look at our temperature and make sure that our thermometer is down to about 72 or so. So if it's not down, you just simply shake your thermometer, make sure you hold it nice and tight when you're shaking it and that you don't hit anything. Take your aluminum foil off if that's where you're starting. Place your thermometer inside the cup and just stir it around a little bit. Your partner should be looking at the time. And what your partner is going to want to do is make sure that you have the thermometer in there for about 15 seconds. So follow the seconds hand on the clock and make sure that it's about 15 seconds. Once that time is up, take the thermometer out and immediately cover your water because you want to keep the heat in. So let's take a look at what our first reading is. 100. So each of you will record 100 in your chart under aluminum for your first temperature reading. After you've done that, you're going to take your thermometer and again bring it down. So you have to get it down to about 72. So once you got it down, again quickly remove the top, put your thermometer in, and stir it while your partner is looking at the clock, making sure it's about 15 seconds. So just stir it around, and then you can hold it there. So after 15 seconds, you're going to take it out, immediately cover it, and read your temperature. And now you're going to record that temperature as well on your worksheet. So at this point, you've taken 2 temperatures. You've taken the temperature of the aluminum foil cup, and you've taken the temperature of the paper towel cup. You've recorded it, so both you and your partner have your name, your date, and the first recording on here. Now you're going to swap. Whoever was doing the water and the temperatures is now going to be the timer, and now the timer person is going to come over here and they're going to actually do the temperatures. So again, make sure your thermometer is down. Shake it down if it's not down, so make sure it's down to about 72. Take the top off, stir it around, keep it in there for about 15 seconds or so, and we're going to repeat the exact same procedure. I'm not going to go through all the time, but I'm going to look at it. I'm going to say, okay, it's X, so I'm going to write the aluminum foil now for my second reading is, let's say it's 99 degrees. Both you and your partner have written it down on your worksheets. You're going to shake the thermometer back down again, making sure that it's about 72 degrees or so. Take the top off the paper towel and stir it around while your partner is looking at the clock and making sure it's about 15 seconds or so. And let's say it's 15 seconds and we take it out. We immediately cover it because we're doing what? We're keeping the heat in the cups. We're going to read it and we're going to record our second paper towel temperature in our chart. So we're going to repeat this 2 more times. So by the time that you're done, each you and your partner will have gotten a chance to actually record the temperatures and take the temperatures of 2 cups apiece, okay? When you're completely done, what I would like you to do is just quickly remove your tops, take your top off of your coffee cup, and if you would please just pour your water back into the bigger coffee cup, just like that. You can pile your cups up, place the top back on, and just keep it over to the side. And this way I can come by and easily remove the items that you're no longer using. Okay, so before this video, you actually had your hypothesis, which you wrote, and now you have all your data. Now what we're going to do is the conclusion. And in our conclusion, we're going to compare what our hypothesis was to our data and see if it matches. And if it doesn't, we're going to talk about that. So either way, we're going to write a sentence or 2 about our information. Once you've completed that, if you have time, you're actually going to take this blank piece and draw a sketch of the experiment we did today. Now remember, a scientific sketch is basically a line drawing. So all you're going to do is use a pencil and basically just line draw out all the items. You can show the disc, the thermometer, the cups, the water, and then label each individual item that you've had an opportunity to draw. Okay, so that's it. Let's have fun, be nice with your partner, and thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Parker.